talking about interacting with the consumer. So let me just spend a few minutes here. So the intent and the how we went about doing this was to try to talk to many consumers and many different consumers. So there's a fine distinction here. So you're speaking with many consumers, but you also need to make sure that these consumers are different in terms of their interaction with the category, with the different brands. So if you're speaking with 5 consumers and you're getting the same kind of answers, should indicate to you that you're speaking with the same type of consumer, and you need to diversify in terms of the consumers that you're speaking with to get a broader, more diverse view in terms of how consumers are interacting with this category. So what we talked about in the beginning in terms of learnings from online search and store visits is fantastic. It is great. The data is rich, but it is not a substitute for insights that you will get when you speak with consumers. The information that you get, the insights that you get when you speak with actual live consumers of the category is absolutely priceless. What are the motivations? What is happening in the consumer's mind when she's interacting with the category, when she's looking to buy a category? So, for example, if you want to take the example of skincare, the first question that the consumer is going to tell you is her skin type is XYZ, and that is why she buys the category. And that what she does in the category, how she interacts with the different brands, is all stemming from the single fundamental question as to what her skin type is, what kind of skin does she have. Similarly, when you're talking to a consumer and talking to her about the home cleaning products that she uses, the first thing that she's going to talk about is whether she has kids at home, or who does she have at kids at home. Is she married? Is she not married? Does she have young kids? Does she have lots of friends who visit her? And where she is in her life will have an enormous amount of impact on how she interacts with the category. How does she go about buying products in the category? So these are fantastic nuggets of insights that you're going to get when you speak with consumers, which is not only going to drive your different elements of the product in terms of the features and benefits and the pricing, but it will also determine how you communicate about these products. How do you promote these products with the consumers, to the consumers, once the product is ready and you're about to get to the market. As far as the actual process is concerned, to start with, open-ended, in-depth interviews is something that has worked extremely well for us. What it does is, when you ask broad, open-ended questions and you just let the consumer speak and go across different tangents and elements, you get an extremely good lay of the land. You understand what the consumer is thinking, and it tells you what are the questions that you need to be thinking about, and what are the questions that you need to ask in your subsequent consumer interactions. So after you have gained a very good understanding of the category, of how the consumer interacts with the category through the open-ended questions, then you're in a position to construct a more defined questionnaire where you are seeking responses, be it objective responses, yes, no answers, or maybe slightly longer answers to specific questions that you have basically understood are the key questions coming from the open-ended interviews that you did.